Hey there, I'm Stace. Welcome back to my channel. Today the video is a bit of fun. I'm often asked, where do I shop? And you know what? It's a farmer's market. Every Saturday I share on my Instagram. I'll link that below. I'm Stacey Clare, health coach there. I share what I've got at the markets and I sort of chat through what I'm going to be making for the week. And so many of you sweet babes are like, show me what is there. So I'm going to do that. Make sure you follow along to the end of the video because I'll show you everything that I've got and how I sort it out at home. But what's up first is my food for my little puppy. So I got a golden retriever poodle. He's called a Groodle and his name's Normie. And I'm obsessed with getting him real, no preservatives, no crap, little dog treats. And these guys are awesome. They actually dehydrate them for 3 to 4 days and it's nose to tail. So that long thing I was holding, yeah, that's the esophagus. Sounds gross, but if you're a bit like me, I want to use that whole animal, right? Brilliant. Next up is the fruit and veg shop. So something that's really cool here at Orange Grove is I probably shouldn't use the word shop. I should really pluralize that. It's shops. There's about 10 of them there. And that is unique because the other markets that I visited, I visited Gosford, I visited Newcastle, Everleigh, Bondi. They've often just got 1 or 2 fruit and veg shops. We have literally 10. So you can get so much variety. The majority of them are organic. I love visiting this one. It's called Rita's Farms. That's Rita there. It is mostly organic. She will label it if it's not. And it's all this wonky stuff. I mean, look at those gorgeous capsicums. You're not going to get that in the supermarket. You're getting dirt on your celery. Nothing's in plastic. I love it. I take along old bags. Would you look at that? That's one of the kids, I think, what came in that? Oh, some linens, I think. So I just use up all those old bags to carry things. But the majority of the time, I don't bag it, right? Just broccoli straight in. And that is something, if you are lacking a little bit of joy of like shopping and you're like, oh, this is really becoming a chore, something I really encourage you to do is get out there and try these things. That was Rita telling me, Stace, try how good the organic grapes are this week. Like, this makes me motivated and excited to cook because I'm touching it. I see what is looking really fun for this week and delicious, and I want to get home and cook it. How much do I spend? Well, darling, you'll see further on in this video and keep following along. I've listed a whole heap of the prices. You'll see that. But like 2 of those strawberries, which would be, equivalent probably 4 packets that you get from the supermarket, is $10. I spend about between 120 and 150 here, all organic. And this does us well over a week for all 5 of us for our veg and fruit. Keep in mind that is the majority of our diet with the meat as well. The great thing about this Orange Grove market is there's probably over nearly 100 stores. So you can get lots of yummy things. And each week I buy some croissants for the babes. I was giggling there because someone was asking me about my markets trolley. I literally have had it for 10 years. I love it. It's called a Clax. I'll link it below for you. It's the best. On to my next favourite store. Oh my gosh, actually I'd probably say it's my actual favourite store at Orange Grove, is the Free Range Butcher. These guys are all over Sydney in a whole heap of markets. They also deliver anywhere from like Wollongong all the way to Newcastle. What I love about them is it's run by Ben. He's an awesome dad. It employs lots of normal people, and they are all about the ethics of the meats. So I can grab everything from them. And even now, Sweet Michelle, who's one of the gorgeous colleagues there, she showed me which bones I can grab for my little puppy Norman as well, and chicken necks, so I can have a one-stop shop. I often grab these marinated chicken bits too, and I just wanted you to see those. There's literally no crap in them, and I whack them in the air fryer for the kids to take for lunchboxes. I grabbed some plants for the week. My daughter runs a little business. She is 6, where she sells edible flowers. It's so cute. So I grabbed some of those. At the markets as well, they have probably 10 different stores where there's ready-made food. They're bacon and egg rolls. Let me know if you're a local below and you love them. so you can grab stuff if you want to eat it there and make it like a day, because it's actually, this market is in Orange Grove Public Schools grounds, so you can play on their play equipment, which I often do with the kids, and you can gobble up some food, or you can be like me, that on occasions I just grab everything I need and get on with the day because I'm, running to kids' sports or whatever. Here's a bit more of a view of the variety there, and there's some prices. So if you are like, oh, but Stace, you just showed me one shop. Like, is that where I'm going to get all my veg from? No. Like, I noticed this store had these gorgeous golden peaches, which are my kids' absolute favourites. I should have bought 10 times that amount because I ate all of that literally as I got home. So if you're wanting them to eat different things, bring them along. Like, this is the thing I love here is you will see so many kids. I'm often here with my kids as well, and they'll be like, Mum, what is that? Like, why is that capsicum 2 colours? Why is that banana tiny? It's teaching them that food doesn't have to come in plastic. And on occasions, if you can make it work, I think it's really, really fun. I also grab from them, they have a lot of ready meals and things like that. I love these sourdough pizza bases that I put in the freezer. They're great. But that just sort of shows you that view of everything that's there. Always finish off with some Vietnamese. I love grabbing one of their salads. And now I'm home to put everything away. You've probably seen in a whole heap of my other videos here is that I will get on and do a cook up and get organised for the week as soon as I come home. That's one way to do it. Or here I thought it would be a whole heap of fun to start laying out everything that I got. I spent just over 200. I think I spent nearly 250 here, keeping in mind I have a lot of meat. I bought 36 eggs as well, which I feel like, come on, that's like $30 in itself, right, with the cost of eggs at the moment. For me, I'm really happy with that, because if this is the vast majority of our food for the week, for 5 of us, and we eat from home, my kids, taking all this stuff for lunches, it is brilliant. So there we go. I laid it out, and then before I put anything away, I will go ahead and wash it. I use that Koala Eco, and I set up both of my sinks. I put a towel or a napkin on the side of it, and before it goes away, I wash it. I really reckon that's the best way to go. Let me know if you've got any questions below, and if there's a farmer's market that you visit. I want to hear about it. Can you let me know? Because I love finding new ones as well. Make sure you're subscribed and check out my other videos of where I'm doing some cook-ups. See ya.